Hello and welcome friends, my name is Carlton D'Souza and today again I'm going to speak to you about everything that makes you the best versions of yourselves. So today's topic are the 4 corners that are involved in making you the best version of yourself. They are going to be the physical, the technical, the social and the psychological. So before we start, I'd like to give a shout out to my friend. Her name is Shavina. She has suggested a book that I read. It's called Ikigai and I've got some good insights from there as well, and I'm going to share that at the end of this video. So in order for us to start the 4 corners, let's go to the first one, the physical one that works with you as an individual. It works with your basic needs. So for the physical part, the first part, you need to ask yourself, am I taking care of myself properly by eating the right kind of foods? Am I working out well? Am I doing my exercise? Do I have a safe and hygienic place to live in? Am I spending enough time with my loved ones? So these are your physical needs. So let me just quickly address the first 2. So am I eating the right kind of foods? So what are the things we need to eat in order to have a well-balanced diet? Well, I would say nutrient-dense food. By that I mean foods that are rich in nutrients and very less calories. So how should your plate look? Your plate should be a well-balanced plate filled with these things. So 40% of it should be vegetables. Okay, so it can be green leafy vegetables, it can be vegetables with high fiber, which is very good. And then 10% should be fats such as now for the vegetarians it can be avocado, cheese, it can be nuts, chia seeds, extra virgin oil, and for the non-vegetarians it can also be whole eggs, fatty fish such as salmon, and dark chocolate. 25% of healthy carbs. So what are healthy carbs? Example of healthy carbs would be seeds, nuts, whole grain bread, whole grain pasta. You have your sweet potatoes. They can be considered as healthy carbs. And then you can have 25% of protein. Now protein doesn't necessarily mean from meat. You have plant-based protein as well, but remember the calculation of protein is 0.8 grams per kg to 1.8 grams per kg. By that I mean if an individual is 100 kilos, the minimum amount of protein that he needs to have in a day is 80 grams, and the maximum amount of protein that he can have in a day is 180 grams. So do consider your intake. It's very essential how you manage your exercise with the right kind of food in order to give you the best results. And considering situations that just pass, like Eid or any kind of festivity where there is a lot of sugary items, you can have some, but try not to overindulge, because sugar does not give you any benefit. In fact, it does more harm to your body than good. Some of you may struggle. I do have my struggles with food, and in order to help me with that, I had 2 lovely qualified persons. They are Amira Varghese from Mediclinic Wellcare in Garhood, that's in UAE, and in India it was Cheryl Mascarenas who has helped me through the journey of health, and I still try to follow them as much as I can. With food being covered, the next is exercise. Now it's very essential for an individual to exercise. Why? Because immediately after 30 minutes of exercise, your brain starts having an amazing amount of activity in it. Your brain starts growing. It helps you fight Alzheimer's, as I mentioned in the earlier videos. So if you want to know more details, have a look at my earlier videos where I promote exercise and why exactly it is good for our health and for our brain health. A healthy mind in a healthy body, and vice versa. So that is something to keep in mind. So from physical we go to technical, and when I mean technical, it is about learning a skill, be it life skill, be it something in sport. It is all about how you learn something and get good at it. Now, other than the questions that you need to ask yourselves that are there on the screen, I also want you to know that once you become a skillful person, once your technique becomes a skill and you can do things very easily, it's always essential that you become a mentor to the ones who are still struggling with it or need some assistance or encouragement in the journey. By that, what happens is you will contribute to their positive growth, and also it will make you happy to be a part of their success, which will again promote social growth. Now, social growth is also very essential. By social growth, I mean, are you spending enough time with your loved ones, with your parents, with your children, with your brothers and sisters, with your friends, because it's very essential. I know we are very busy trying to make a living. There are many people who are dependent on us. Yes, all that is true. However, this works both ways. If you spend enough time with your loved ones, with your near and dear ones, what happens is it encourages you as an individual as well. So not just you're making time for your family and having a good, relaxed, quality family time which reduces your stress levels, but also it gives you enough encouragement to do what you do for them and gets you doing at the best of your ability. Then comes the psychological part, or the mindset. Now, we are in challenging times. Most of us have so many things that we are worried about. I am also in the same storm. So we need to know that these things, if they are under our control, we need to make the necessary changes. But if they aren't, we must be prepared for it. Okay, remember, we are a community. And when everybody is in the same storm, everybody will help each other out. So there's no point in worrying about things that are not under our control. Focus on the things that are. Learn something new. Spend more time with your family. Reduce your stress levels, because if you have high stress levels, no matter what you work out, no matter how you work out, no matter what you eat, it will not show effect. That's why in my videos, I never talk about becoming thin, losing weight, but I always focus on health, because that, if you take care of, you'll automatically look good, you'll automatically get to where you want to be. So with these 4 things covered, like I mentioned, my friend Shavina had told me about Ikigai. The meaning of Ikigai loosely is to find your life's purpose. I'm going to just quickly tell you the gist of it. In that book, they say about the people who live up to 100 years and above. They do that by eating healthy, and they eat only 80% of their stomach's capacity. They work outdoors. They do a lot of planting and gardening, which keeps them active. So that's moderate exercise, as well as a lot of vitamin D that helps your immune system. They have very close ties with their neighbors, friends and family. So it's like a support system where everyone supports each other and helps them grow together as a team. And they also do not believe in retirement, because they believe that whatever they do keeps them happy, and that's their mindset. They wake up prepared to face the day. In fact, they look forward to waking up every day and to do what they do. And that's how you get to be the best versions of yourself, by balancing the 4: the physical, the social, the technical, and the psychological, or your mindset. So if you think that this made sense, do show me some love. Hit the like button, and if you think that this video can benefit anyone, do share and consider subscribing if you have not subscribed yet. Thank you so much. Have a great one. Stay healthy and stay strong. Until next week.